If you are serious about selling your property, home staging is the best investment you can make. I think what we really need to do is to make it look as warm and inviting and as attractive and aesthetically pleasing as possible. My name is Molly Marshall. I'm a professional home stager, helping people sell their homes quicker for the best price. So this particular area, it's very neutral and we need to liven it up. So we need to liven it up with some colour. Today we are at the fabulous Wybourne Gate. It's a beautiful development, shoreside Birkdale, just off Lord Street. It's a fabulous period property that's been renovated and new builds alongside, and it really is stunning. So as you can see, now we have dressed this room and all we've done is added accessories. Now the accessories that I've used are particularly lush. So these velvets make a difference. They look luxurious and warm and expensive, but the colour makes such a difference. So what we've done here is we've tried to bring the outside in. So green is a great colour to use because it makes us feel happier. It's a colour that makes us feel together with nature. So bring the lovely gardens that we can see out here. Make this room a kind of an extension of that. So that's why I've used all these particular colours. Setting the table, some people set the table when they're staging a property, some don't. For this one we have, if your property is on the market for say 8-12 weeks and you're not getting people through the door, your estate agent's going to be asking you to drop the price. And staging will always cost significantly less than the first drop you will need to make. When you are selling your own property, go around and take photographs. Take a photograph of every room and look at it carefully. How does that room look to me if I was interested in buying it? And the chances are that you will make quite a lot of changes. If you walked into my house now, it's a lovely house, but the way it looks now is completely different to the way it would look if I was selling it. We don't live in, show homes. Our home is our biggest asset, and when you decide to sell, you need to get as much money as you can for it. And if you don't put some effort into doing that, you're literally throwing money away. What you have to remember is that the marketing photographs for your home online is your shop window, and they have to look as good as they possibly can. You only get one chance to make a first impression, and that first impression has got to be right. They say that people actually take a decision on a property as to whether they like it or they don't, or whether they're going to buy it or not, within the first minute of walking through the front door. So if you get your property looking as great as you possibly can, you put it on the market, you're actually giving it your best shot from the start. Go in with a bang, not with a whimper. Make it look as good as you possibly can. The biggest hurdle to overcome is clutter. We all have too much stuff. Again, the kitchen, it's not cluttered. Clutter is a big no-no. It puts people off, but the kitchen just looks bright, cheery, fairly minimalist, but it looks as though it's got some interest going on. And obviously the colour, these lemons and limes really lift the photographs and draw the eye to that end of the room. So I always say to people, this is the first stage now. Start packing up, taking all your photographs down, things that aren't essential to you, put them in boxes, put them in the garage. It's the first stage of moving on, and make your property look clear and tidy. What you don't want is to be spending weeks and weeks on the market, having to tidy up every time somebody comes round to have a viewing, and having to stand in your kitchen talking to strangers. What you want to do, once you've decided to sell, you want to get it on the market and you want it sold. Arnold Phillips, being the best estate agent in the area, employ professional photographers and videographers, which is really important. Photography and videography makes such a difference when you're marketing any property.
Hi, David Arnold from Arnold Phillips.
I met David about 5 years ago. He actually sold my property for me. I put my property on with him and the photographs were out of this world. When he came to value my property, I took the opportunity to pitch my business to him over the kitchen table. He was great. He said that, you know, he understood and he got it and he thought the presentation was really important. So he decided to give me a go. If somebody wanted to find out a bit more about home staging, or they wanted to contact me, they can go to mollymarshall.co.uk, or they can go through the Arnold and Phillips website. I'm also on Instagram and I have a Facebook page. So that saying, smoke and mirrors, is such a true one. Mirrors will make everywhere look bigger, they'll make them look more spacious. And the way that it's going to look absolutely lovely is to make a lovely comfy squashy bed with lots of throws and pillows.